In Gowanda, vandalism in a park led village leaders to take some drastic measures. They removed many of the amenities which are enjoyed by kids in the summer at St. John's Park. But in the end, as we hear from Channel 2's Dave McKinley, it was a calculated measure with a strategy behind it that appears to have worked.
Yeah, well, you know, last Thursday night we had some damage here at the park.
Some sort of sticky substances all over the pavilion, stuff hanging from the basketball hoops, the pipes pulled out of the fence, the plexiglass covering the floodlights is busted.
Ben Shields is the officer in charge of the police department in this small village.
You know, quite honestly, and I'm not trying to sound like a big tough guy, but we're not messing around with this year. Enough is enough.
Shields took to social media to announce that at his request, the picnic tables and basketball hoops were being removed, and that while unfortunate, the blatant disrespect for village property left them no choice. The move was supported by the village's mayor.
The only thing we left in place was the play structure over here for our younger boys and girls in the community, but everything else was removed.
Well, that's something you can't just throw in the truck and take to the highway barn, right?
No.
But we noticed today, just days after it was all taken down, all the stuff is back up.
You know, I put that on Facebook knowing full well. I mean, it was a calculated decision to put that out there. I wanted to use social media to our advantage.
Well, it turns out there was a method to their madness.
A method which may not have occurred to a mayor whose day job was not as the principal at the local middle and high school, or a cop who also didn't serve as a school resource officer, and whom both know a bit about kids and the way they think.
You know, typically whole group punishment for the actions of a few is never really recommended.
You know,
but as the saying goes,
there's no greater evil than the indifference of good men.
And they figured that 99% of the kids in town weren't involved, and the odds were that the large majority would be upset enough about the park amenities being removed that they would help. And they were right.
And we've got some leads now for who the perpetrators were, and those are being investigated.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.